Greetings to you wherever you are in this world. This is Michelle Strickland. I'm coming to you today with my daily theology lesson. I'll be coming out of Job in the Bible, chapter 26, and verses 1 through 14. So it's not a whole lot of verses today. Just want to send out prayers to anybody that's dealing with the effects of conflicts all over this world. You know, I just want to say, love, peace, not war, no, not war, love, peace, not war, stop. I just hope people can, find hope. Find hope. Choose love. Choose happiness. Choose those things, It's a state of mind, even though I know people really literally going through it. I'm not minimizing the horrors of conflict at all. But I'm saying choose hope. Choose peace. Choose love. Maybe we can change this world if more people changed. Start standing up more for your rights. Don't let it get so out of control to where then it's a problem, when you ask or expect them, We got to become better, more disciplined, more respectful. I have a series that I started that talks about cultural diversity. I'm for cultural diversity. There's all types of cultures on the earth. It doesn't make sense for us to not be able to get along with each other. Why can't we? That doesn't mean you have to go outside of your culture for whatever, but you should be able to at least get along with the other cultures. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. There shouldn't be a clashing and fighting and all this crazy madness. And innocent people are the ones that are getting killed and hurt. And the bad guys just laughing about it. It's funny for them. They're profiting from this. And it's wrong. I'm calling you for that. You wouldn't want it to be you. So if you wouldn't want it to be you, why do you think it's okay for someone else then? Just because it's not you? What could come and visit you too? God is watching. People think it's a joke. No, he's here. He is here. And he's calling down judgment on folks. They don't have to believe it. Keep tying yourself in a knot. Keep tying yourself in a knot, and it's going to be too tight for you pretty soon. Just change while you can. I don't know if it'll be too late for you or not, but I would at least start trying. We're going to all face our consequences, all of us. And it's whatever you were doing. If it was good consequence. If it's bad consequence. I'm done with all this madness. I don't let people in my life that continuously keep drama going. I get rid of them. I've been single for a long time, and I don't tolerate people like that in my life. They keep stuff unbalanced like that, And life doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't. I refuse to live my life like that. Both of these texts are talking to people so they can find some balance in their lives, By having principled, by being principled and being disciplined and having respect, teaching those types of things, And it also talks about, the problems with being dysfunctional in both of these texts, It doesn't have to be so dysfunctional. People are so greedy, though. They let their greed overtake them. Find yourself, will you please, while you still have a chance. Some of you need to go back, if you can, if you're new listening to my video, that both of my videos, at least the second one, the part 2, at least listen to that one. I've been this is the end of my 7th week doing this, and I'm really excited about it. You know, I'm really excited about it. And I want to have a positive influence on people on this world. I want to have a positive influence on people in this world. Yes, I do. Am I perfect? No. Do I mess up? Yes, I do. Sometimes I do. Yeah, I do. But I don't set out to hurt anybody. You know, I don't. That's never my aim. Am I disciplined? The majority of the time, yes, very. Am I rigid? No, I'm not rigid. I'm not. Am I logical? Most of the time. Within my understanding. Now, I can't speak for other stuff I don't know about it. You know, but I try to function within my understanding and be fair and just about it. You know, people just do me in. They always try to take advantage of me. Then they find out at the end they the one that got taken advantage of because I'm usually at the other side looking at them, waiting. You know, because they thought they got. You know, some people do get something over them because I'm naive to certain things. But I learned a lot. I have. You know, being naive will get you killed. Just ask me. I'm lucky to be here. Not lucky, blessed. Blessed. I'm going to go ahead and read Job. And then I'm going to shut this down for my theology lesson. Now, he gave me a short one today, thank God. And but let's see what he's going to say. Because you know, I have never read it from cover to cover, just page for page. I've read different chapters, so that's going to be a project for me this winter, is to read all these texts. The Bible, the Quran, and I'm going to get a Buddhist text, and I'm going to read it cover for cover this winter. That's what I'm going to do. That's going to be my project, and that's all I'm going to do for, I'm going to still do my lessons, but I'm going to do that. And I want to find where it says all the religions aren't supposed to get along with each other. I'm going to look and see. Because we're going to get to the bottom of these wars and why they're happening. We're going to come to a conclusion about that. This is the 21st century, and this shouldn't even be going on. We're still here, so I'm going to fight. As long as I'm here, I'm going to fight for freedom and justice for all. Not some, all. Job 26, verse 1 through 14. But Job answered and said, How hadst thou helped him that is without power? How savest thou the arm that hath no strength? How hadst thou counseled him that hath no wisdom? And how hadst thou plentifully declared the thing as it is? To whom hadst thou uttered words? And whose spirit came from thee? Let me read that again. And whose spirit came from thee? Dead things are formed from under the waters, and in the inhabitants thereof. Hell is naked before him, and destruction hath no covering. Oh boy, he caught up in his mind, ain't he? He going through it. Job going through it. It's psychological. He's going through psychological stuff right now. I mean, he suffered though physically, he did, but this is he going through it. What's going through his mind. These types of thoughts. It was psychological too. Mental health is very important, and this channel deals with those types of subjects, and it also gives you some suggestions on how to deal with stuff and cope with it. I take mental health very seriously, and I understand how it can be. I don't underestimate and undermine anything. That's why I'm joyful most of the time, because I want to be happy. I choose to be happy. It makes me feel better when I laugh, when I have joy, in spite of all of the other problems. Because I have those too. Sometimes. Not a lot. Not really. Not too much. It's just other people trying to bring me problems. Other than that, I'm very good. I'm peaceful. Till I leave my house and I got to be on guard. But I still go out. I don't let people stop me from doing what I need to do. Now I have to do things differently. You know, I have to move when God tells me I can move. Eventually, I'm going to be, people won't be hard. It'll be hard for people to find me. You know, they'll see me sometime, but it'll be hard for them to find me. Eventually. God gonna take me away from all of this madness. People just trying to attack me and stuff because they're jealous. When I'm minding my own business and just trying to create my own stuff and take care of myself. I shouldn't have to go through things like this. So I know what it's like to be in mental torment sometimes, you know, especially when people just coming at you, or behind our choices that we made. And the people that we associate with, they can have a whole other agenda for us. And, you know, we get into stuff. It's easier to get into something than it is to get out. Been there and done that too. But people got to go if they ain't on the right track. Because it's just too much distraction. And they hold you back. You can't move forward when you got people like that in your life. It's too hard. Because they're always pulling you down. So that's why I just stay single. Until I find the right kind of person that can mesh with how I am and be willing to do the work. If somebody hasn't done the inner work, there's no sense for them to come toward me because they're not ready. Because I'm balanced. I've been balanced though. I've been balanced. You know, I have my moments, but you know, that's not like I don't do this very seldom, you know. Everybody has them. So I know what it's like to go through your mind just, you know, going over and over and over because you've messed up. I've done messed up too, but when I mess up, you know, you got to get out of it. You know, ask God ask God to forgive you and move on. Forgive yourself. And move on. Don't let your mistakes stop you from progressing. Oh boy, in his head, there's a whole lot to happen with Job, and I'm only going to deal with these 14 verses. I'm not even going to go off with all of that with him. But this what I'm reading right now, he's going through his mind. You know, these are the thoughts going through his mind. His psyche is affected right now. So he's in the hold mode. Because he had just traumatized. I talk about trauma, too, in some of my videos. And I wouldn't, you know, and they're going to be there for people whenever they get there. There's no date for those videos. I don't want to have dates for my videos. That's why I don't put dates. I say greetings. Because I don't want to say greetings this day, whatever the day I'm doing the video. I don't want it to be like that. Because I want these to be timeless for whenever somebody needs to hear it. But we're talking about psychological stuff he's going through in his mind. So I'm going to move on so I can get on and off. Hell is naked before him. Instruction hath no covering. He stretcheth out the north over the empty place and hangeth the earth upon nothing. He bindeth up the waters in his thick clouds, and the cloud is not rent under them. He holdeth back the face of his throne, and spreadeth his cloud upon it. Talking about God.